Hey Cherubs, Lily here, jumping in to do the fire signs. So this is going to be, who's it going to be? It's going to be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I had to think about that for a minute. So I've already shuffled the cards, and let's just jump in and see what this story is going to be. So starting off with Aries, you've got, before I actually start, if anyone in the chats wants to do timestamps for me, that would be really helpful. Thank you. Yeah, here we've got the card of Between Worlds in reverse. We've got Five of Swords in reverse. We've got the Emperor in reverse. Wow, that's your energy, Aries. So, let's just see. Between Worlds. I feel like you are beginning to come clear on something. Like, you may have felt like a little bit disjointed or lost in Between Worlds previously, but it's showing here that you've come out of that mental conflict or that mental confusion, whatever it is that was going on for you. It's showing that you have come out of that, or you are coming out of that, but yet I feel like it's taken its toll on your physical energy. So because it's been so, full on mentally, that's impacted your physical strength and well-being. So let's just see. You've got the card here of peace, balance, harmony, and friendship. So what you might be finding now is that you're just trying to find, you already feel more peaceful if you've come out of this conflicted feeling. Balance, harmony, and friendship. I just feel like you need maybe a bit of rest in this time to restore peace, and so that you can find the balance. Yeah, here you got the card of it's all too much. So that's in reverse. So that's good, because it means like it's again showing that you've come out of this time where perhaps you felt overwhelmed with it all. Here you've got relationship and solitude. Now it's interesting that that's in reverse, because I was thinking, yours doesn't really feel like a love reading. Like this little series was meant to be based on love, but for some of the signs it's not showing up as a love story, which is totally okay. And the reason why that is because you need to focus more on yourself and restoring your own balance at this time. So let's just see, what have I done? Oh, here. I'm just gonna pull you some angel cards as well. And let's see what message wants to come through for you. So what is the supporting message for Aries at this time? What do they need to know that would be of service to them? Okay, you've got Ten of Fire here. So that ties in with the Emperor in reverse. It means you've been putting in, you've been working overtime, putting in as much effort as you can towards something, and it's time just to allow rest. Here you've got release. It could be releasing burdens as well though, because Ten of Fire can also be that you've been carrying something. It can be to do with work, but it also can be literally carrying burdens for too long. And here with the number 13, you are asked to release that. So it says, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. On the bottom here, you've got the Eight of Fire in reverse. So it's like you need to focus on yourself right now before something else can come through. It's also the message of releasing whatever that energy is that needs to go, or the attachment or whatever it is, so that something new can come in, because until that's released, until that burden is laid down, then nothing new can come in. So it's important that you do put in the work with the Eight of Earth there. When I say put in the work, I'm not talking about, your career work. I'm talking about the personal work of doing what you need to support your overall health and well-being, to restore your physical vitality and things like that. Here you've got the Four of Air. So again, that's just allowing yourself the time and space to rest and recover, so that you can move into that Two of Cups energy, where things feel like they begin to align for you again. Okay, Aries, so that is your message. hope it's just a little snapshot. If you do want a personal reading, just reach out, let me know. And now we're going to move on to the sign of Leo. It's windy and hot here today, so I'm just doing this inside my car. Let's just see, what is the message that wants to come through for the sign of Leo? Okay, so Leo, you've got go the distance. This is an encouragement for you from Divine Spirit, acknowledging that the path has been challenging, but keep going. And also keep moving forward with a lot of passion. Yeah, here you go, Knight of Cups. That is moving towards something with a lot of passion. Whoa, oh no, hang on. Here you've got the Tower. That's interesting. Why is the Tower showing up there? So this going the distance could be you also committing to a new relationship or a new connection. Let me just see what this is. Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good times. So this does feel like I am the man in reverse. Some of these little snapshot readings are difficult to do without the help of other cards. So anyway, I do have another deck here. But what I'm getting is it feels like this could be something between the old and the new. I feel like there's something that's happened for you guys that has made you shift into this ecstasy, you know, this ecstasy energy of chasing thrills, excitement, good time. It could have been through a Tower moment, and this is your reaction, is chasing thrills, excitement, good times, like seeking that out. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, because go the distance, Knight of Cups. It could be that you wanted something to happen with someone, but then there was a Tower moment. And I feel like it could have hurt your ego. Now, whether this is you or the other person, I don't know. Just put the energy wherever it fits. But it could have hurt that person's ego, and that's why they've moved into this behavior of chasing thrills and, you know, maybe being a little bit more out there, less conservative than usual. That's what I'm getting with that. So, you know, the ego could have been hurt, or your ego could have been hurt. And then there's this acting out energy. And here you've got apologizing and grudge. So perhaps you feel like you deserve an apology, or that you need to apologize to the other person, or someone's holding on to a grudge. And that would tie in with acting out energy. It kind of feels a bit sad, because it feels like you had a lot of excitement about whoever it was that you were moving towards, or vice versa. But then this Tower moment, something happened, and I don't know what that was, but it flipped the energy. That's what I'm getting. So let's just see, what is the angel message for the sign of Leo? You got the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, so something happened that was really a hit to the ego with I am the man and the Emperor in reverse. This could have been some underhand behavior as well. And I feel like it disrupted unity, because I split the deck. You've got the card of unity there. Archangel Sandalphon. So Archangel Sandalphon relates to the Earth Star, our Earth Star chakra. So I feel like that, you know, and that's a very grounding energy, of course. So I feel like whatever this happened, whatever it was, really destabilized the whole connection and the whole situation. So let's just see, what else for not Aries, Leo? Wow, that's interestingly enough, this one was the one I was just looking at. It was in the middle of the deck, and I shuffled and it showed up again. So let's just see what else is there. Five of Fire on the bottom in reverse. I feel like, so the Knight of Air is wanting to move on and out of conflict. So I feel like, you know, it feels a little bit like escape energy, you know, linked in with the ecstasy, chasing thrills. That's what this Knight of Swords feels like to me. It's like, oh, I'm just going to rush in with something that doesn't look like conflict, you know, but there's that thing where everything can look good at the start, right? That's the excitement, that's the ecstasy, the thrill, the chase, you know. And you may, you know, people might want to move towards that rather than facing what they've already created, because it's, you know, it feels better to them at the time. But on the bottom you had the 5 of Earth, so it's like, no, there's really no way getting away from it, because if you don't face it and deal with what you've done within connections, it'll show up in your next connection. So it could be that thing too of people not recognizing what they're creating within love connections, because here you've got the Ace of Fire and you've got the Lovers card there. So that's showing me whether this is you or the other person. They're not really, or maybe they are now becoming aware of what their type of behavior is showing up as, and how it's impacting their love connections. You know, it's like a continuous cycle of chasing fire and passion, but not seeing it through. Maybe cutting it off before conflict resolution with the Queen of Air there. And then it just creates this constant need for rest and recovery from this repeated cycle. So yeah, that's something that needs to be worked on with the 8 of Earth there. Yeah, let's see. We'll just get one more card for you guys. I split the deck. You got King of Water in reverse. So it's unemotionally balanced, and this could be the inability to connect with feelings. I'm getting runner energy with this. Someone that can't face true feelings. Like at the start, they've got this energy of, oh, I'm going to rush in and look, it's all looking, you know, really romantic, and oh, look what I've got for you. You know, really just putting it on. I can't think of the word actually. Love bombing even. But then it soon quickly becomes this tower moment, and then it's moving on to the next thing. Yeah, this could be some form of narcissistic type energy as well. Yes, people say that word is overused, and it is, but also the truth of the matter is that there is a lot of that behavior out there. So that's just the truth of the matter with the Ace of Air. Anyway, so that's you, Leo. Yeah, I don't know if that resonates or not, but if you do want a personal reading, just reach out. That's just a little snapshot there. Okay, hang on, and we'll get to Saggies. Like I said before, if there's someone in the comment section that can timestamp this for me, that would be very helpful. But the video is not too long anyway, so if people want to watch it all, let's see, there could be a message in another sign, you don't know yet. So, all right. Okay, so Saggies, let's see what your message is. You've got a change in the wind. You've got Temperance in reverse. That's Saggy energy there. So something may have happened that turned your world upside down, or if it didn't turn your world upside down, it was more like just a change of direction. Something that you perhaps weren't necessarily expecting. Ace of Cups, or it could be something that's going to change in the coming up that you haven't expected. Hopeless, a sinking despair, falling apart. Oh, that's some heavy energy. Let's just see. I am the man. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is, because the Temperance is in, this is to do with shifting energy, because the Temperance card is in reverse, it's like you're trying to maintain this Ace of Cups, this new beginning where you feel a lot of love energy, and that's the frequency that you're working in. But you may find that that's a really hard thing to balance and move into different frequencies. So, you know, like I am the man, that's like, you know, thinking really highly of yourself to the extreme or something like that. And then you've got the other extreme of hopelessness. So you may feel that your energy is shifting between extremes, and it's difficult for you to balance at the moment, yet you're trying to, with that Ace of Cups there in the middle. I feel like that's you trying to hold on to love and light as much as you can. Here you've got meditation and escapism in reverse. So in the context of your reading, I feel like it's difficult for you to balance this all out because you're not perhaps taking enough time to meditate, or you're not having a time out from things that you perhaps need to take a time out from. Yeah, which could be why you're finding it hard to manage everything that you're managing right now. So let's just see. We're going to see what angel cards come through for you. So what is the further message for the sign of Sagittarius? What would be helpful for them to know? I was just getting to that there could be something that you're not wanting to face, and that's why you're not going within. That's not for all of you, of course, but just some of you, because this zebra is facing the other way. It could be that you're not looking at your feelings around something. Anyway, let's see. What is the angel message? Whoa, so much. Wow, you got so many cards. Let's just see. We'll take a look what this story is. You've got the Six of Air here, so this does feel like you would benefit from moving to calmer waters right now, from finding some type of emotional stability. You've got the Nine of Water here. Yes, because move towards what feels emotionally fulfilling to you in your life. Page of Swords in reverse. You may be unclear about what that is right now, but that's why you would benefit from meditation. You got the 10, the Wheel here. So, you know, it's like a new cycle wants to come in for you. And I feel like you are going to get clear about what that is. Because, you know, you do have a change in the wind there. Knight of Earth in reverse. And then the Five of Air. Just getting the words, where are you not believing in your potential of what you can create? There's something, if there's a self-sabotaging thought that's going on, or you're not meeting your emotional needs in some way, I feel like you need to, you need to release or walk away from whatever's not emotionally good for you at this time. Here you've got Ego, the card of Ego, number 15. Now that links in with this I am the man, or the hopelessness as well. It's like trying to find the balance there. Releasing fear. Two of Cups. So you're being asked to walk towards the light, basically, as in what lights you up, what brings you joy and happiness, and release burdens with the Ten of Fire. So it could be that that works the other way. You release burdens, and that's when you allow space for the energy of joy to come into your life. I split the deck. The card of Balance there is in reverse. So your reading is much to do with balancing your energy, okay? Because you had Temperance in reverse there. So I'm going to leave yours there, Saggy. If you do want a personal reading, this is just a snapshot. Reach out. I will put in the description below how to do that and what type of readings I offer. Okay, that's it for the fire signs, and now I'm going to move on to earth signs, but I'll do that in a separate video. You don't need to know that. All right guys, thanks for joining. If you do like, please hit the like, leave a comment if you wish, and subscribe to stay connected for more readings, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.